right, Sarah, what are we making tonight?
Tonight we're cooking up some amazing steak, cheesesteak, by the way. Cheesesteak egg rolls. Got some amazing Mexican street corn.
So now when you say cheesesteak, what did you say? Cheesesteak what?
Cheesesteak egg rolls.
Egg rolls, okay, so what does that mean? Like, what are we gonna do with them?
So we're gonna say, same as if you don't know what a cheesesteak is, it's very thin sliced meat. Peppers, onions, we like mushrooms in ours because we like mushrooms in everything. And of course, some amazing cheese. But we're gonna take all those ingredients and instead of putting it on a sandwich roll, we're gonna put it on a wonton wrapper, wrap it up, and throw it in the Blackstone air fryer.
Air fryer. Now Blackstone cooked these on the Blackstone griddle, so you could do that too, but we're gonna try it in the air fryer just because we have it and we wanna see how it's gonna be.
But we will share the full recipe link that they used on the griddle in case you are like, ugh, I don't have a Blackstone with an air fryer. No worries.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
Awesome. Let's get cooking. We got the griddle on medium.
What kind of oil are we using?
Today we're going to use some avocado oil.
Avocado oil?
Yes.
Interesting.
So we usually use olive, and I can't see. So we're going to spray down our cooking.
You can't see?
Cooking area. I got my glasses.
It's very sunny out today.
Very sunny. So we're just using the 2 middle burners. We got them on medium. I'll use our cooking surface. Oh, can't lose out on our delicious onions. Get it out of here. Chop them up a little bit finer. Keep it on the cooking surface. It already smells amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Those onions like on the griddle are like
the best onions.
Unbelievable. And the pepper.
It's all vegetables. They still have that crisp to it, but
I don't understand
tasty.
it. Like I don't get why it.
And it has so much flavor.
I was telling them on the last video that, or when maybe that video hasn't come out just yet, but I was telling them that we are like big Weber fans, like Taco Grill fans.
Yeah.
And this just has a different taste,
flavor.
Like just
it's just got a very clean, crisp.
I mean, and I'm a big charcoal fan. I love charcoal grills. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, but I used
do a lot
to
of
think,
tailgating, but
I used to think that a burger on a Weber was like the way to go. But a burger on the Blackstone would like melt in your mouth.
It's not even. It doesn't even compare. It doesn't.
It reminds me of like the old time bar food burgers because it's the old griddle.
Right.
Got some animals over here trying to impede on our video.
Yeah, we're at camp. It's a beautiful day. It's like 68 degrees today. It feels like about 72 right now.
68 in what month?
End of April. So this is like beautiful weather. We're up in kind of, what would you say? Middle of Wisconsin.
Over by Madison. Most people know where Madison
North Madison.
Called Partyville. Party on the Blackstoneville.
Alright, so the idea is to get these all cooked up, these chunks small enough, because then we're going to throw on some steak here. And then we're going to mix all this together, and then we're going to wrap this up in a wonton wrapper, is that correct?
And a little future little cheat sheet for you is that we are going to take the extras if we have any, and what are we going to do with it?
Yeah, you said today, what did you say? We're going to put them on the, oh yeah. Wait for this one. Wait for it.
We are going to take our leftovers and we are going to make steak, pepper, onion, mushroom, and egg bagel sandwiches on the Blackstone. So look
now,
for that
normally
video.
we don't eat a whole heck of a lot of bread, but
a bagel sandwich.
But like, you can't pass up
like a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. All right, I think we can move these to the stack, which is the side, and start making the meat. Because our meat is not going to take long at all.
Yeah, so the nice thing about this Blackstone is that you can turn off the certain zones. So on the far left and the far right now, because we're just cooking in the middle, is somewhat warm. So everything will just stay warm.
So we're going to take our thinly sliced beef.
Yep.
You can use ribeye, you can use sirloin.
By the way, this recipe that we're cooking up can be found on Blackstone's website, right?
Yep.
Because we don't want people to be misled. Like, the Nelsons didn't come up with these.
We improvise though. We don't.
Yes,
I don't follow
true.
recipes ever. So you may see me like this one has mushrooms, and you're like, this one didn't have mushrooms. We improvise a lot of food.
They're good. They're good starters, I think.
Yeah.
The menu or the the recipes.
And
are.
as you'll see on the recipe, they're going to put the egg rolls back on the griddle. We're going to put them in the air fryer.
Right.
But does the air fryer have to be preheated?
No, because aren't we going to let this cool down just a little bit while we get ready to wrap them, and then we'll crank those babies up.
That is so smart.
Otherwise, it's going to be really tasty when we're trying to wrap them.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have some leftovers for our sandwiches.
By the way, so share with everybody, because we use this, and we didn't take a video of this. We'll do one in the future, but we actually did some. Was like one of the first things we cooked on this thing was Philly cheesesteak.
Yep, Philly cheesesteak.
And we used this meat. So what is this that you bought?
This is shaved prime rib. So it's already shaved up for you. You can get it in shaved ribeye too, but it's like very thinly sliced.
Yep.
Shaved sandwich meat. You can find it at your local grocery store. If not, just slice your meat really thin, or ask the butcher for the thinnest slice cut they have. A lot of times they'll shred it for you.
Sarah is a huge steak fan.
Huge.
Admittedly, I am not. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love steak. I wouldn't say love, I like steak. But Sarah, like,
I love
has like a
steak.
love affair with it.
If there's ever a choice between anything, like if it's steak or fish, or steak or chicken, or steak, anytime steak is an option, I am there.
Sarah's taking the steak.
And it could be days and days in a row, I don't care. Alright, I'll have to take my sunglasses so I can see the meat. Choppy, choppy. Woo, woo, woo. Cooking up nice. And what's nice about steak is that even if you're a little undercooked, it's still okay.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's the best part. We're
Yeah,
chicken.
we like our steak, like, if we're gonna make steaks, we're more of the medium rare.
Yep. And I would even go more towards rare than medium. Alright, so now we're gonna mix this all together. You know, we're still new to the Blackstone thing. By the time the summer is over, you are gonna see some fancy.
She's gonna be whipping up. Look at those. Like, she's like all delicate right now. She's like, Sarah, this is what, maybe your third time cooking on Blackstone?
Some fancy shopping by the end of the season. By fall, you're gonna be like, who is that chef?
She'd be whipping those things like nunchucks.
Right? Alright, so we're gonna get this all taken off the Blackstone.
I'm gonna let this cool, and then we're gonna wrap these babies up. And we'll show you guys how we're gonna do a couple of those. Alright guys, so we took this off the Blackstone, and Sarah's taking a food scissors and chopping it up real nice and fine, because we gotta obviously wrap these up in a wonton wrapper. And it can't be too chunky, right? And she just gave me a taste of that, and it is ridiculous.
We're gonna wet the edges of the wonton wrapper. We're gonna take some of the meat mixture, and you're just gonna wanna put it in the middle so that you have spots to wrap. The recipe you'll see calls for white American, but we have some yellow American in the fridge. And then you're gonna wrap it kind of like you're wrapping a baby. You wrap in the ends and wrap up the bottom like an envelope. And then we're gonna wet it a little bit. And you're just gonna roll it. And you're gonna wet it, seal it up. Like so. And you're gonna do it for the whole rest of your meat mixture. So you're gonna
Pretty simple.
All right, so now we're gonna put our egg rolls into the air fryer. Now, this is the first time that we're using the Blackstone air fryer to make egg rolls. We usually make these at home in the regular air fryer.
But yeah, we haven't
We've
really.
had fish fry.
This is like our. We had fish fry on them, which was fantastic, but they were already like pre-breaded, so it just made it
All right,
work.
so they're going in.
There you go.
And we have this on what temperature?
Right now we've got it on high.
Which is 425 to 475. Normally at home I would cook these at 400 degrees for like 6 minutes.
Take two.
All right, so we're gonna get ready to make our... Are you done laughing?
Well, what's funny is that I actually turned the Blackstone off. So while Sarah was doing all the wraps and stuff, so we don't waste propane, because then this thing just gets like overheated, and so we turned it off. Well, when Sarah came back here to cook, we didn't really remember that it was off. So we almost got close to just cooking on a Blackstone that wasn't hot.
All right, so now that we have a hot Blackstone, we put some more oil down.
Oh, that's funny.
And we're still only cooking on the middle two
Just the middle two, yep.
And we've got our corn. It's just our corn cut right off the cob. So corn on the cob, removed from the cob.
Yep.
And butter. Lots of butter. And lime juice. Never have too much lime juice in the Mexican corn. Flatten that all out because we got to use our cooking scissors. Now you could cook it on the cob, but we like it off the cob.
Well, I think this particular recipe that you found was more for a grilled
Well,
corn.
that's not. I was just showing you that you could do it on
Right,
the cob.
right.
I don't cook my Mexican corn.
I kind of like it like this. I love corn on the cob, but it's a little messy. And when you're camping, you know, it's nice just to get out of a little bowl and easy cleanup, right?
Well, these are grilling up fast, so we want to just kind of give them a little turn around. Spread it back
I
out.
can already smell it. Holy smokes.
Oh my God, it smells phenomenal. I wish let's waft this smell towards our viewers. If anything, even if you don't want to eat this stuff, just cook on your Blackstone to get some good smells and aromas going.
It is amazing.
This is
it's
what
so
Yankee,
different.
This is what Yankee should have as a candle. Like Blackstone corn on the cob.
I mean, Sarah and I, admittedly, it's been a while, obviously, because our lives have changed since we've had a 19-month-old baby.
Bambino.
But we used to love to go out to tailgating and sporting events and do tailgating with the charcoal grill, and it just has a distinct smell. This, unbelievable. It just also has
a very distinct
smell. Like when the Blackstone's fired up, like when we're ready to start cooking, like you, like it just
like,
has that smell. Like
it's almost like when you smell like movie theater popcorn, and you're like, oh my God, that's amazing.
Right.
That's what the smell takes you to. Oh my God, that's amazing. I wonder if we left it on here long enough if it would pop.
Does that actually happen?
I don't know. Did you see the one jump?
Does it?
Look at it, it's jumping.
Nah, come on.
Look it, it's jumping.
Look at it. Jumping corn.
I don't know if it's like because it's popping, but it's because it's not dry. But it sure is jumping.
There, look at him. Look at him go.
It's like popcorn, but without popping. That's awesome. Mexican jumping corn. Alright, so we're gonna let this, should we shove it for a little bit to let it like get on both sides?
Sure.
You just have to be out of the way.
Yeah, you gotta take the scraper out.
Take your scraper out when you try to shut your lid. Alright.
So the nice thing about this Blackstone,
watch me open it up and it's gonna be popcorn.
Yeah, right. We're gonna wake up Mexican popcorn.
I'll lift it up and be like, popcorn.
The nice thing about this Blackstone is that it has a lid. Yes, that's what sold us on this. Like when I was looking at them last summer,
They did not have lids.
they did. Well, I think one of them did. And you had to buy a lid, and I was just not sold on it just yet. And then all of a sudden they came out with this one in January. I started watching YouTube videos, started watching people cook on them, and I was like, this thing is gonna be amazing at the camper.
Yep.
And we finally pulled the trigger. It was a big investment for this camping season. But seriously, this thing's gonna last forever. The quality's good. The build was good. I mean, we're really excited about it. As you can tell, we're making YouTube videos about it.
We want to share our excitement.
We do. And Sarah, we love to cook. It's fun.
Love to cook. We love to eat, let's be honest.
Yes, we love to eat.
Part of eating is cooking.
But part of camping is like cooking outdoors and not being stuck in the camper. And
A little fun fact though, this is coming from the same man that last year wanted me to prepare all of the meals before we came camping so we could just microwave them while we were cooking. Then got a Blackstone and now we can cook everything here.
yeah, well, I'm all about making it easy. I mean, we haven't changed that. I mean,
It's
you bring
easy.
stuff here, and it's like we're all about having stuff pre-prepped and ready to go. So yeah, it's not like microwave dinners. That's not what I said.
No, you had said pre-make the food and then we could just, we have a microwave to utilize it. So like bringing the egg bake and like some lasagna or
Well,
some
admittedly, we
chicken.
also have two kids.
Right.
We have a 10-year-old. We also have a 19-month-old.
But we are seasonal, so we do just show up most of the time.
Right.
You don't have to get all set up.
But it makes it a little bit easier.
So on
when
a
stuff
Friday
is
though,
a
when you
little
get
prepped.
here, a lot of times Friday night dinners when you're camping together, this are impossible.
Yeah, Friday night
Because
dinners. I mean, dinner started what, like 7, 8, 9,
By the
9
time you
o'clock.
get here, you get set up and it's like,
Right.
well, what do
So
we
we've
have?
got a little bit of a different situation.
So I will say that corn is probably the longest thing that has ever taken us on.
There you go!
There's
Look at that one!
popcorn.
Did you see that one go?
Corn has been the longest on the Blackstone so far. It's looking like it's probably done. So I'm going to add in our sauce. So in
Our campsite gets a lot of afternoon sun. We have no trees on the far side of our camper, so afternoon sun. Okay, talk about the sauce.
All right, so we're going to talk about our sauce. In our sauce, we've got mayonnaise, sour cream, cilantro, lime juice, and I use Parmesan. I use grated Parmesan cheese. You can use the Mexican cheese and some chili powder and some garlic salt and more lime juice.
Wow.
We're gonna stir this all in, and then I like to sprinkle it when it's all done with Parmesan on the top. It's not a healthy choice of a meal, but
It's not a what?
it's not a healthy vegetable.
It's not a healthy vegetable. Well, corn in and of itself is
Not really a healthy.
not really so healthy, but
We got our egg rolls out. Can I set this here or is it too hot?
yeah, no, you can throw it there.
We got our egg rolls out of the Blackstone. So everything was done at the same time.
That was perfect planning.
Perfect
Me
timing.
and Sarah pretty much forgot that those were in there, so did I. But at the same time, hey, look at that.
It worked out great.
It worked out really, really good. Look at those babies. Those look good.
All right,
Air fried.
we're gonna go eat.
All right, there you go. Mexican corn. We're gonna. Whoa!
Mexican street corn and cheese steak egg rolls.
All right, let's eat.
Let's eat.
What do you think, Avery? Huh? You having some corn and steak? Mmm.
Oh, what do you want to tell our fans?
Yeah, no. What do you want to tell our fans?
Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to never miss another video.